What's going on, guys? This is Talkin NFL with Bradley from Brad and Rhino 2F. I'm just gonna jump into this really quick because I don't have much time here. So first thing in the NFL this week, or in the past few weeks, we got trade rumors of Peyton Manning. False, not happening because he has a no trade clause, which means without his consent, and if he says no, he can't be traded. If he says yes, he has to be traded, and that's it. That's done for that. It can't happen. No, done. There's no way he can be traded because he must have said no. I don't want to be traded. But also saying is he said that he was never spoken to about this, whatever. But obviously he must have known something if he included no trade clause. Next thing in the next clip. Welcome back. So in this clip, we are going to be talking about now Dez Bryant and Odell Beckham. They took a picture today, and after this picture, they actually were on an interview during this. And we don't know exactly, from what I've heard, I don't know exactly what they're taking a picture from, but I believe it was from Madden, I want to say, face scanning and whatnot, because they were wearing full equipment, so they were probably scanning their bodies into the game, because it is coming out very soon, and they had probably wanted to finish up the last minute things. They came out with Madden for E3, but they probably wanted to just fix up last minute things and make sure everything was perfect and do last minute full scanning before the game is officially released in a few months. After this picture, he specifically said that if the Giants do not pay him, even though it's a little early to be talking about this, he said he wants to go play with Dez Bryant, which, as a Cowboys fan, I don't like Odell Beckham because he's a Giant. But if he was on the Cowboys, I'd have a completely different outlook. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. He's a good player. And that's really that. I mean, so we're going to continue this talk about Dez Bryant and a few others in this next clip. So now we're going to be talking about Dez Bryant, Jason Pierre-Paul, Justin Houston, and Demaryius Thomas. All players who have spoken about holding out if they do not get their contract extension. All players have been franchise tagged. Dez Bryant franchise tagged by the Cowboys in, I believe, April or May. Jason Pierre-Paul, actually, I believe the same day. Demaryius Thomas was the beginning of April, I believe. And, let's see, then Justin Houston, I'm not exactly sure. I think that might have been May. And that is significant that all these players are holding out because they're some of the biggest players for their team. Obviously, why they were franchise tagged, to be held on to. So, what this means is that if they're holding out, they most likely will not be participating in the rest of the off season, and probably not the season until they get their contract. A lot of them will probably skip the season openers, which Dez Bryant and Jason Pierre-Paul skipping the season openers is huge because that they're playing. The two teams are playing against each other. The Cowboys and the Giants. They are playing against each other the first week, and that is big blows for the teams, and they can't afford that. So they have to make sure, them specifically, because the Cowboys are running up against the Eagles, who could potentially be a Super Bowl team this season, which I will be talking about next clip, but. Now, the reason why players do this is because they feel they are the best of their positions. Jason Pierre-Paul, I don't know, because it's been hard to tell, because he hasn't played really a full season yet, I don't believe. Dez Bryant is very proven, but he wants a lot of money. Same for Demaryius Thomas, and same for Justin Houston. And it's a very difficult thing to do when you're trying to keep 53 other players in a roster. Sorry, my toe got stuck. So yeah, now next clip, I'm gonna be talking about a few other things, and you'll be getting to close in maybe 2 or 3 more clips. So now, talking about the Eagles, as I said in the last clip that I would be talking about here, as you can see back here, the Eagles, they have had a lot of changes to their roster. So now, the thing is with the Eagles, this could either be make or break for Chip Kelly, and that scares you a lot of Eagles fans. I'll admit that I'm scared too as a Cowboys fan because the Cowboys and the Eagles have been neck and neck the past few seasons. But now the Eagles have DeMarco Murray, who just came off a truly amazing season, but mainly because of the offensive line. But he was very good in open space too. They got Ryan Matthews. I got it right this time. Great, yes. Byron Jones. No, sorry, not Byron Jones. Byron Maxwell. Byron Jones was actually a draft pick for the Cowboys. Now, also, you have, let's see, who else did they get? They got Tim Tebow. They traded Nick Foles for Sam Bradford, which a little shaky because neither one of them were really proven, but Nick Foles was the better quarterback out of the two, definitely. But also, I believe that Bradford has the higher ceiling. But yet he hasn't proven himself because he's yet to play full season. And he's been on and off the field, and that was a big reason why this was such a boom, boom, boom trade. Also, the Eagles got rid of LeSean McCoy and Jeremy Maclin, as I spoke about before with the racism comment from LeSean McCoy. And, right, I did talk about it before, I think. It was either, right, so, but if not, LeSean McCoy did say that Chip Kelly is being racist. I mean, if you think about who they got rid of, in a way, I can kind of see that. But also, it was kind of uncalled for to go out and say that without really knowing. But I guess he was holding a grudge to the fact that he was the best player on that team. And they said, oh yeah, we'll trade you for a worse player, being Kiko Alonso, who, right, it was Kiko Alonso? Yeah, I think so. My God, I apologize if that's wrong. But I'm pretty sure it was Kiko Alonso. And that's big. That's a big trade, but I still don't think that he is as proven as LeSean McCoy. LeSean McCoy has been a big part of that team, and it's very difficult to get rid of him. I'm sure that took a while to think about. But now, the Eagles, who have significantly upgraded pretty much everywhere, except for maybe quarterback, Tim Tebow is a little shaky of an upgrade. I don't know. You can't really say for sure. But I think that he's going to be very good this season after having all this time off to upgrade himself. I guess you could say that. That didn't really sound correct, but I don't know. So I'm nervous as a Cowboys fan, and I know a lot of Giants fans who are kind of nervous, but a lot of people say, oh yeah, just a stupid trade. And that started this whole entire fire. No, it was not just that. This was obviously planned out to do this because you don't just say, oh yeah, let's just do this right now. This was planned out for a while. I could bet you money on that. So now, moving on to the next topic in the next clip. See you guys over there. Now something I want to talk about here, which is a little different. I know I'm focusing a lot on the NFC East, which is the Cowboys, Redskins, Eagles, and Giants, but that's where a lot of things are going on right now. Oops, sorry, I slipped on my chair. That's where a lot of the noise is coming from lately. Now, you got injuries, which I'm going to be talking about as a whole. Not just the one or more teams. I'll be talking about every division, every injury that I know about as of right now. First off, you got Todd Gurley, who is coming off the ACL injury. Yep, ACL. Who is back on the field now. You got Morris Claiborne from the Cowboys, cornerback. Todd Gurley's running back for the St. Louis Rams, by the way. He was just drafted this year. He's going to be a rookie entering this season. You got Morris Claiborne from the Cowboys, cornerback, number 24. I don't know what number Todd Gurley's wearing, but Morris Claiborne tore something in his knee and his leg. I forget exactly what it was, but he's back on the field now. He said he's feeling good. And back here, you're just going to kind of see the NFL logo. I couldn't switch it up I couldn't switch up a lot, so. Next is Sean Lee from the Cowboys, who's back and looking very good from what I hear. Let's see, who else we got? We got Odell Beckham. You got his hamstring. He's still not participating. No word on that. Next is Larry Donnell. He had something with a vein in his leg that burst. Next, you got Steve Weatherford, who was in a car accident a few weeks ago. I believe he is okay now, but I haven't heard too much on that. I just heard he got into a car accident, and he was a little on and off throughout practice, on and off the field. He wasn't running a lot, and his kicks were a little off. I like him. He's my favorite Giants player, and really my only favorite Giants player. I think he's a nice guy. So all all my prayers are going over to him. Making sure he's okay. And all that. And let's see, Todd Gurley is also making a good recovery. For a lot of people, they probably don't know, but he actually had a sprained pinky toe and a sprained big toe from last season. He's okay now, so that's good. I actually wanted him in the draft. I wanted both him and Todd Gurley, but you can't always get what you want, Also, we got Eric Flowers, who is coming in for the injured Will Beatty, who hurt his pectorals up, which is right in here, in case you guys don't know. He plays for the Giants offensive line, and he was blocking, and you had Jonathan Hankins, who I believe is also injured right now. He leaned in and got in a weird angle and kind of went like this and pulled all up in here and ended up tearing up around here, and he has a giant tear in his right pectoral. Alright, and right here, wow, that was good timing, as we will talk about this in the next clip. So I just got an alert on my phone, as you can see here, in that last clip. Just going to pull it in close. From that Bleacher Report app that I love, Randy Gregory added 12 pounds after concerns he was too light. Jerry Jones praises second-rounder's responsible diet and his great work ethic. I believe he's going to be a very, very, very good player, and I think the Cowboys were a very good fit for him, and I'm surprised he dropped to the second round. But, see, that's what happens, The Cowboys got a lot of good first-round talents. They got Byron Jones, that is beautiful, somebody who has set records for highest jump, longest jump, and just stuff like that. Randy Gregory, who's just an animal, just like Byron Jones. Byron Jones had a lot of interceptions. Randy Gregory, that's pretty scary to be going up against. You got Lael Collins, who was a first-round talent until he was falsely accused of murder of his ex-girlfriend. And I believe her child, too, but I'm not sure. But he is clean. He is falsely accused of murder, and it's all good now. And the Cowboys should be very good next season. That's my boys right there. But that's going to be it for this video. So I hope you guys can drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you're new. And also, just comment what you think. If there's anything that I missed, anything you want me to focus on. And I might have another one of these actually later today, because a lot of things happen in a football day. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace out. So, I'm back. I actually was supposed to be ending this video, but I figured I didn't upload it yet, and I was still editing, and I got an alert that Russell Wilson actually wants a lot of money. We already knew that, but we didn't know how much. He wants like $110 million at least, and this is guaranteed money. He said he wants at least $110 million. That is more than Aaron Rodgers, and that is a lot of money. Yes, did he win them a Super Bowl and bring them to 2 straight? Yeah, but still, he isn't deserving of $110 million. He's only playing for, 3 years, 4 years now, something like that. And, yeah, granted, two of those years he made it to the Super Bowl, but that doesn't matter. You have to be playing for several years, 7 years or something like that. I'd say maybe 5 or 6 years to really prove that you deserve that money. Somebody like Aaron Rodgers, for example, I personally think that Russell Wilson is not deserving that money yet. I don't know what you guys think about that, but, leave your input down below. So, yeah, that's the end for this one. This one's pretty short. So, now don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is definitely the end of this video as of now. So, yeah, peace.